the Western Conference quarterfinal.
And this should be a playoff-like atmosphere. I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches play with some matchups and even shorten their rotation.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. In the backcourt form, it'll be Green and Booker. Mark Williams is out there with Big Dog, and it's Brooks in at the 3. Green passes to Booker. Five to shoot. And he makes that one.
A three-level scorer on top of having a reliable jumper. Hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
Pass to Junior. Now Lee. Castle on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Williams. He gives his team some nice capability, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Richard is a Phoenix native. Who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's Green following the bucket by the Spurs. Brooks, the best big guy. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
There he's it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Green against Castle. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5. And right away, they answer with a three-pointer of their own.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
Lee finds Castle. Back to Lee. And the layup's good off the glass. Lee's got 7.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. Gladly take those.
And the foul called by Victor Wembanyama.
First personal
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Deep 2 for Brooks. Big dog. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That evens the score.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to Brooks. Booker outside. It's Williams, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. They kick it out to Green. Second shot opportunity. Wembanyama with the rebound.
We often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's D. And throws it down.
And just a textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
And timeout called by Jordan Knox. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Number 1, the Spurs.
And anybody who's a fan of defense has got to love this team. I mean, no one loves to see their name on top of that leaderboard as much as this coaching staff.
Sa against Brooks. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Brooks' ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky. One of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Pass to Big Dog. From deep, Green. A rebound by the Spurs. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with the win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Now here's Lee against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Drills it from outside.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
Green against Fox. Pass to Big Dog. Busts the K after the cagey pass fake. Big Dog's got 6.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Now here's Lee. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Only a small part of the season behind us, RJ, but an exciting time for teams that are exceeding expectations, surprising everyone.
And those teams are going to want to harness that underdog energy. The hardest part isn't getting off to a good start, it's sustaining it.
First free throw is good. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries, and with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
And both free throws good for Lee.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott.
Timeout.
Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Let's see what you got. People dancing.
Or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging 23 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Now, here's Green. Nothing on the board. Booker up top, covered by Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound, San Antonio.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Stolen by Brooks. Always going up for the alley-oop here. To the inside. Throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Suns trail by 7. Here's Big Dog. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Here's Booker. Misses off the left eye. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Nailed from three-point land.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a quick pass.
With 3, Booker, a rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vassell, again the Spurs, good for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Brooks, left side. And stolen by Vassell. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's Green. 29 points for him last game against Minnesota. It's blocked, and they recover to end the cold streak.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Lee outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Lee. Wembanyama with the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for San Antonio.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And another basket for San Antonio.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Outside Williams. Here's Booker. One that's out of bounds. Phoenix will return to the game. So San Antonio. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Junior. Stephon Castles checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Fox. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And that one's good. Iguodala.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter.
And Lee with the stuff.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Big Dog. He has 6. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also.
He gets that one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
There's Big Dog. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Pass to Castle. Now Lee. It's blocked. Here's Gillespie. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
What opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him. One thing this team loves about Castle, his feel for the game, knows how to draw contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. And he sinks the second. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Pelicans in New Orleans. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Harper. That's a good one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog. Offline from the top of the key. From deep three-point territory. No good on the last second attempt. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
So they came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Gillespie in at the point. Now here's Lee. Johnson, a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's becoming a more potent offensive threat. When Johnson is catching and firing, it helps him get into a rhythm.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to
Role model for that next generation. Okay, Ali, we thank you for the report. Spurs lead by 22. And RJ, the fourth head coach in as many seasons for the Phoenix Suns.
The only thing that remains constant in Phoenix is change. Devin Booker, who's been there for the longest, is now on coach 80.
Now here's Bryant. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've had. And that one's good, Junior.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Harper. To the paint. And he dumps it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
San Antonio's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. That's the lead. And here is Johnson. Outside Harper. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Junior missing. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. No good from Booker. Spurs leading by 23. That's the lead. They double him with Booker. Junior sets the screen for Johnson. The three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Well, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough. They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Lee outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Lee's got 14.
Getting used to seeing that out of Harper. He's going to pile up the assists over the years.
And the Suns call time here. VA here about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range. The difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the low 12-footers, and those deep shots. So maybe 5 level score is complete. They look like a 5-2 player in baseball.
You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. You look at Lee, one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Gillespie, the pass to O'Neal, and stolen by Junior. Lee left side. And Lee with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he posted away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Gillespie. No scoring in this one. Here's Iguodala.
Nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Okay, everybody, let's get loud for your first breaker.
Checked in for Bryant. Castle comes in for Keldon Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. San Antonio's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. No no good from Lee.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Iguodaro, no good. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all time, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens you've ever seen.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. And it's his first foul of the game. Castle against him. Pocket 6. From downtown. Wow. Came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second
Yeah,
team
there was
foul.
definitely some contact there on the three-pointer.
Phoenix.
You know, players look for key moments in a game, RJ. And
Taking
Grayson
3
Allen
shots.
seems to have an knack for finding them.
Oh, he sure does. When I think about Allen, I see him hitting in late clock situations or solidifying a run or a comeback. When it matters most, he is ready.
And he's good on the first of 3. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
He doesn't get the second one. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
And he nails the third. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Down low, here's Iguodaro.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Well, wide open look here for Fox. They grab their own miss.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Iguodaro. Now here's Allen. They set the pick. Four on the clock. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight. He gets it in there. 8 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Suns have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. O'Neal kicks to Allen. O'Neal is screen on Castle. Allen for the 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Fox looking it over. Back to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama has got 14 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gillespie, the pass to Booker. Here's Iguodaro, defended by Wembanyama. For 3, Booker. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
One of the best scorers in the game.
Shooting for
Booker
Phoenix.
is a volume shooter
Devin
who
Booker.
also plays with a ton of
3
confidence.
shots.
3 shots.
That one is off. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
It's the second from the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And he nails the third.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Pass to Junior. Lee against Brooks. Fires the three. Shots good by Lee. Lee's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Spurs.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Looking to end his cold spell. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
So it's the Spurs now. Outside, Fox. Pass to Lee. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Suns. Big Dog's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to Brooks. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Big Dog, the pass to Brooks. And the Suns on another three.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Lee outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Jean. Castle with it. They picked up 24 points in their last one against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Now here's Booker. Outside, Green. Williams has a screen for Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Dean. Back to Lee. The kick out to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. And they hit it back. Castle finds Wembanyama. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
No doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Booker. Launches a three. Traps in the tray. Booker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
In the corner, it's Junior. Brooks against Lee. 6 to shoot. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Green. Williams, a screen on Castle. Here's Big Dog. Outside Williams. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And now it's the numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now here's Booker. 23 points his last outing. Outside Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Suns shot 75% of the strike, 6 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Mark Williams taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Williams. So he gets them both. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Good on the shot. Booker's got 20 points.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Fox, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Spurs running away. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
45.
We'll see you in a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. What are you guys thinking about when you look at the schedule? What do you know?
Well, I know what's on Shaq's schedule. Wake up, 12 pancakes, nap, chocolate shake, watch a little TV, chocolate shake again, then stroll to work.
Well, kid, you have no idea what's on my schedule. It's 15 pancakes. Let me check and see what's up next.
Oh, well, just look, it's a nap again, so that's it.
Well, I could use a nap. Putting up with you two is exhausting. All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now, Wembanyama has a major impact at both ends, possibly a generational talent. Time will tell, but he's showing it all tonight.
There might be some Lou Alcindor in this kid. You know who I'm talking about? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the length, the toughness. But like you said, we've got to see more.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
The Suns shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Fox and Castle are their guards. Junior's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Lee in at the 3. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. Here's Booker. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game. A pass to Fox. Spurs working the ball around now. And here's Lee. Over Brooks. And it's San Antonio with the lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Big Dog. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
They kick it out to Green. Booker against Lee. Booker looking around. Shoots the three. And the Suns miss again.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses, then you just settle in quick.
Taken away by Williams. Booker against Lee. Inside. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. To the middle. Outside, Fox. Back to Lee. 5 on the clock. Over Booker. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 23 points.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Phoenix calls timeout. Are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. You look at Junior, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brooks up on top. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, a screen on Lee. For 3, Booker.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Here's Big Dog. 6 points for him. Outside Williams. Can they get it? The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Junior kicks to Lee. Lets it go. And that basket to us. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside Williams. Pass to Booker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Brooks, the best of Booker. Back to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the screen. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Brooks has got 5 now.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make some noise for the Spurs Pack Squad.
Checked in for Kessel.
Your sensational Spurs dance team.
Now, Wembanyama. 23 points in the game. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Booker. Stolen by Brooks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Green passes to Big Dog. With the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Vassell now atop the key. Has to lead. This one for 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Booker outside. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Good. A nice assist from Green. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes. Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Green against Fox. Williams, a screen on Fox. To the paint, and stolen by Wembanyama. And now, here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. The shot's good. And that's now 27 points for lights out. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
There's Big Dog. He has 6. Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Junior's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it down. And the basket by Vassell.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Brooks outside. Back to Green. Fox with the steal. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
With the way he can stop and start, it's impossible to take that pull-up away from Fox.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Larry, thank you for the report. Now here's Lee. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Lee outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer.
They're getting a lot of good points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Lee against Booker. Brooks outside. To end the run. Yep, that one goes in there. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter. San Antonio's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Vassell against Booker. There's Lee with the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Green deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Wembanyama. It's Vassell with the drive. It's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 5 assists in the game. Fox against Green. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Fox. Vassell kicks to Fox. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the lead, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Ryan's checked in for the Spurs. Stephon Castle comes in for Lee. And then for Phoenix, Iguodaro's checked in. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Dylan Brooks.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. And Wembanyama outside. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Booker against Castle. And out of bounds. San Antonio gains possession.
San Antonio ball.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at San Antonio. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they're going to be. And checking out Phoenix, 9.5 games behind.
And you know, for the Spurs, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here's Big Dog. He has 6. Here's Iguodaro. That by Bryant.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. Number 1, the Spurs.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
1:37 left in the third. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Iguodaro. And stolen by Wembanyama. Outside, Bryant. Vassell finds Bryant. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama hits the bucket.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Harper. To the inside. Here's Big Dog. San Antonio with the rebound. lane. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Booker. He's got 22. 26 seconds left to play in the third.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
San Antonio's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Castle. It's picked off. And so it's San Antonio with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Suns. Allen is out there with a knee. That's a good one. And it's Gillespie in at the 1 spot.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Right wing from deep. And it's Harper with the rebound. Spurs shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. They set the pick to the middle. There's Cornette, and he sneaks it right past to set him up.
Nice move on the pick and roll by Johnson, generating an opportunity for another guy.
Well, Phoenix shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Harper. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say
Take a break.
that,
Take a break.
but I think
2 shots.
Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Johnson dishes to Harper. Pass to Cornette. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harper. There's the drive. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Allen outside. Here's Gillespie. He's guarded by Harper. Back to Allen. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 6th rebound on the night over Allen. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission, and the defense defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Iguodaro. The three. And the Suns miss again. For San Antonio, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And here's Harper from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Harper's got 5 points now this quarter.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shot to stop the run. And Allen with the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Spurs have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Shoots from the baseline. And the Spurs scoring again.
Smart use of the mid-range by Harper. A dynamic lefty who can also show off the touch.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Junior throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Iguodaro, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Johnson, the pass to Harper. Now, here's Junior. Pass to Lee. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 4 on the shot clock. Launches it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Castle comes in for Johnson. And it's Fox in for Harper. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Green in the post. Castle covering. Wembanyama against Williams. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Junior. Moving it up. Junior throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Booker. From 13 feet, it goes down. Booker's got 24.
Making room for himself. Booker using the pick and roll to great effect.
Pass to Lee. Wembanyama, nice screen on Brooks. There's the 3. And there's Wembanyama. And the assist by Lee.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Big Dog. Brooks outside. And the wide open shot from Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Whenever the opponent makes a 3, it feels like Jalen's got that mindset that he wants to answer.
Castle on the wing. Defended by Booker. Let's go. Castle misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Castle. Wembanyama outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And so Green will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Big Dog. Outside Williams. Green against Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by the Spurs. Junior's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fox kicks to Junior. Fires from deep. And the Spurs another 3.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle. So it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Brooks outside. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be high.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside Green, and stolen by Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. That one goes. Wembanyama's got 39.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Booker, and it's Brooks in the corner. Green against Fox. Pass to Williams. And oh boy, what a contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Mark Williams. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Green, no luck. Spurs shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Castle's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Spurs.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Green, the pass to Williams. And here's Booker over Lee. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Pass to Castle. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fades. And it's Green missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here. That's not a good look at all.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brooks. There's the steal. To the paint. The shot missing. Good defense by Wembanyama. Lee kicks to Fox. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama finds Castle. And then Jim down as he goes over Mark Williams.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for lights out.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Now here's Lee. Here's Fox. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Green with the ball. Castle covering. From deep, Brooks. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Castle with it. Williams picks him up. Junior sets the screen for Castle. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready. ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now here's Booker. Williams a screen on Lee. Lee against Booker. It's Brooks on the wing. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's San Antonio. Ladies are taking this one. And this victory locks them in for the Western Finals of the NBA Cup Tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning the NBA Cup.
That'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.